You are not here by accident. As you sit here in this quiet moment, listening to the vibration of these words, I want you to take a deep, slow, intentional breath and recognize that the sequence of events that brought you to this video was woven together by a hand far greater than yours. Perhaps you were scrolling through the endless, chaotic noise of the digital world, feeling tired, feeling disconnected, or carrying a subtle weight in your chest that you couldn't quite explain. But your spirit was searching for a very specific frequency, a frequency it hasn't felt in a long time. There is a quiet, persistent stirring inside you, a subtle call that has been growing louder with every passing day. You may have tried to dismiss it as mere curiosity, a passing thought, or a random suggestion of an algorithm. But deep down in your heart, you know that you could never fully silence the resonance of truth when it speaks directly to your soul. The universe is speaking into that sacred, quiet space within your spirit. It is not speaking with the frantic, demanding noise of the physical world, but with a deep, unshakable certainty that now rests in your very core. This is about your alignment. This is about your divine purpose. This is about a covenant between your soul and the infinite field of supply that was formed long before you ever took your first breath on this earth. What is unfolding right now in your life is being guided with mathematical precision, carrying a weight of meaning that reaches far beyond what your human eyes can see or your logical mind can analyze. You have walked through long, grueling seasons where your physical and financial path felt entirely uncertain. Seasons where the light at the end of the tunnel seemed completely dimmed, and where the universe itself felt silent and distant. You gave your time, you gave your physical energy, and you gave your entire heart to projects, people, and jobs that ultimately left you feeling empty, depleted, and unappreciated. You watched yourself work twice as hard as those around you, only to harvest a fraction of the results. But I am here to tell you that none of that painful, heavy journey was wasted. Every single shadow you walked through, every silent tear that fell in the dark, lonely hours of the night, and every moment of paralyzing financial anxiety served a profound cosmic purpose. They were the sacred tools used to shape you, to break down the old egoic structures of survival, and to prepare your energy field to hold true, massive abundance without losing your soul. Now there is a presence entering your life that feels entirely different. It is a presence that does not demand struggle, it does not force, and it does not leave you feeling hollow at the end of the day. It brings a quiet, steady peace, even in the middle of an economic storm. Within your spirit, there is a recognition that transcends human logic. You are being drawn to this message because your frequency is upgrading. You are stepping out of the collective matrix of poverty and into your original blueprint of wealth. Stay present, listen with your spirit, because the keys you are about to receive will shift your reality forever. For generations, humanity has been trapped in a carefully constructed matrix of scarcity. Over 8 billion souls walk this earth every single day, believing that wealth is scarce, that money must be fought for, and that survival requires constant, exhausting struggle. They wake up to alarm clocks filled with adrenaline, feed their subconscious minds with news of economic crisis, and spend their precious life force working for systems that keep them perpetually broke. They operate on a low vibration loop of fear, lack, and competition. They believe that for them to win, someone else must lose. This collective consciousness creates a massive, dense cloud of financial static that covers the globe. And because you are a spiritual being, a chosen one with deep, empathetic sensitivity, you have felt this static your entire life. You felt the unspoken financial panic of your parents. You felt the subtle guilt associated with wanting nice things. You felt the invisible ceiling that seemed to stop your income whenever you reached a certain level. You were taught by society that to be good, humble, or spiritual, you had to accept struggle. But this was a masterclass in deception. Scarcity is not a natural law of the universe. It is a synthetic distortion created by lower human conditioning. The earth does not produce just one leaf on a tree, it produces millions. The oceans do not contain a few drops of water, they hold infinite depths. The universe operates on endless, organic supply, while 8 billion people remain stuck in this artificial loop of working, worrying, and remaining broke. You are being called out of the herd. The reason you have experienced such intense tests, setbacks, and isolation in recent years is because the higher realms were disconnecting your energetic cords from this collective matrix of poverty. You could not be allowed to build your future wealth on the crumbling foundation of the old world. You had to be stripped of your reliance on external systems so that you could learn to draw your supply directly from the infinite field of creation. This is why your journey has felt so lonely. This is why old friends, old business partners, and old ways of making money suddenly stopped working for you. The universe was forcing you to stop relying on physical hustle and start activating your inner magnetism. You are about to exceed every expectation that was ever set for you by your family, your peers, and your doubters. They expected you to break under the pressure. They expected you to settle for a quiet life of mediocrity and financial struggle, but they did not know who you truly are. They did not know that beneath the surface of your temporary trials, you carry the royal bloodline of the divine co-creator. Look closely at the world around you. Most people are trying to solve financial problems using the exact same level of consciousness that created them. They think that to make more money, they simply need to work more hours, take on a second job, or sacrifice more of their physical health. But physical effort without energetic alignment is like trying to drive a car with the emergency brake fully engaged. You press harder on the gas pedal, the engine roars and burns out, but the car barely moves forward. This is why millions of people work 60 hours a week and still live paycheck to paycheck, remaining perpetually broke. They are fighting reality at the level of physical effects rather than commanding it at the level of energetic cause. You, as a chosen one, are being taught the ancient law of frequency and resonance. Wealth is not something you chase, it is an energetic baseline that you embody. When your internal frequency matches the vibration of security, worthiness, and freedom, the physical world has no mathematical choice but to reflect that reality back to you. Money, resources, and unexpected doors of opportunity begin to gravitate toward you effortlessly, while those who rely purely on physical force remain trapped in an endless cycle of exhaustion. Beyond the veil of your daily concerns, there lies a fundamental truth. You possess an original prosperity blueprint. Before your physical form was constructed, your soul was assigned a precise, high-vibrational architecture intended for your journey. This blueprint contains the exact coordinates of your ultimate financial freedom, your highest creative expression, and your material safety. Think back to moments in your life when wealth or unexpected help came to you as if by magic. A debt that was suddenly forgiven, a check that arrived in the mail at the exact moment you needed it, or a door that opened without you even knocking. In those brief moments, your internal static cleared and you briefly aligned with your original blueprint. But because you were surrounded by a world operating on scarcity, you naturally allowed the static to creep back in. You allowed the worries of the world to tune your inner radio back to the station of lack, to break free from this cycle permanently. You must understand the 7 foundational pillars of financial alignment. The first pillar is the pillar of security, the deep, unshakable knowing that you are perpetually supported by the universe, regardless of what your current bank balance looks like. When you operate from fear of survival, you radiate a signal of lack that actively repels supply. The second pillar is the pillar of worthiness, the complete dissolution of subconscious guilt, imposter syndrome, and ancestral poverty vows. If your subconscious mind believes that holding wealth makes you greedy or spiritually impure, it will quietly sabotage every opportunity that comes your way to protect you. The third pillar is the pillar of strategic clarity, the ability to receive illuminated, high-value ideas directly from the higher realms without mental fog. The fourth pillar is the pillar of expansion, the capacity of your nervous system to comfortably hold and manage large amounts of money without feeling overwhelmed or anxious. The fifth pillar is the pillar of protection, shielding your energetic field from the jealousy, envy, and scarcity projections of others. The sixth pillar is the pillar of rest, understanding that active relaxation and surrender create a vacuum that pulls abundance toward you. And the seventh pillar is the pillar of sovereign rebirth, stepping into your role as a master gardener of your own destiny, completely severed from past debt and karma. When you consciously align these 7 pillars, you cease to be a passive victim of economic conditions. You become an unshakable force. While the 8 billion people around you continue to complain about inflation, rising costs, and lack of opportunity, you begin to move through the world with an invisible shield of prosperity. You start noticing that opportunities find you in places where others see only dead ends. Ideas that carry massive financial value begin to drop into your mind during quiet moments, during your morning tea, or right before you fall asleep. You begin to realize that the poverty you experienced in the past was not your destiny. It was simply a temporary state of misalignment. And now that misalignment is being corrected. To make this transformation practical, structured, and permanent in your modern daily life, we created the Prosperity Blueprint. This is not merely an e-book to read once and forget on a digital shelf. It is a complete 7-day energetic realignment architecture designed to systematically dismantle the subconscious static of lack and anchor your frequency into permanent supply. Day by day, it guides you through precise decrees, subconscious clearing exercises, and alignment protocols that restore your original relationship with wealth. But because life happens fast, and because the world tries to pull you back into stress during your waking hours, you need practical companion tools to keep your frequency sealed. That is why, when you claim your Prosperity Blueprint today, you are also receiving 3 exclusive, highly potent bonus companion guides completely free. First, you receive the Velvet Morning, a sacred 15-minute dawn protocol designed to tune your mind to the golden ray of wisdom before the noise of the world reaches your senses, transforming your thoughts into a magnet for high-value ideas. Second, you step onto the Silk Path, a sensory guide specifically crafted to dissolve the subconscious resistance to receiving, softening your nervous system so that luxury, comfort, and wealth feel completely safe for you to hold without guilt. And third, you receive the Heritage Ritual, an evening sanctuary guide that clears financial anxiety from your auric field and activates your subconscious mind to manifest prosperity and solutions while you sleep. Imagine waking up every morning with a profound sense of peace, knowing that your supply is handled by cosmic law. Imagine watching your debts dissolve and your accounts grow, not because you spent another decade exhausting your physical body, but because you finally aligned your inner world with the natural flow of abundance. You were not born to struggle until your final breath. You were born to demonstrate what is possible when a soul fully aligns with its divine inheritance. While 8 billion souls stay broke, chasing shadows in the dark, you have been handed the light to walk a completely different path. The decision before you right now is simple. You can close this video, return to the noisy routine of the world, and continue trying to force results through raw physical effort, Or you can make a quiet, powerful choice to stop fighting the current and allow yourself to be supported. Click the link in the pinned comment below and claim your prosperity blueprint along with all 3 bonus guides tonight. As soon as you do, your digital portal will open, giving you immediate access to begin your 7-day transformation. Step across the threshold. Your original blueprint is waiting,